can say I fell off the deep end, and I completely divided my family by the choices that I was making, whether it be CPS or drug abuse or domestic violence. When I went to treatment, I was by myself. It was the loneliest time of my life, I would say. And when I graduated and got out of there, I came here to open house. Renee Stevens, the case manager, picked me up from the Greyhound. I shared my story with her, and she heard what I had to say. Like I was important, and that was a big deal. Nobody listened to me, you know? She has, a soft shoulder to cry on and to hear your voice when you have concerns or you're just struggling. She taught me that I have control over what I do and what I say and how that affects other people. I had every intention of putting my family back together. Social services decided it would be a great idea to return my kids to me. I really think that it was being here at this place was a huge, part of that decision, and 2 months later, my husband made some huge changes in his life. He was able to return here with us as one, as a family. At the end of my one-year stay, the team here at Open House thought that it would be very beneficial to my family to hire us on as junior staff. My husband has since got a stable job outside of that on his own. My husband, has been granted the opportunity, despite our past, to coach Little League for our kiddo. I am a student at Clark, as well as be present in our kids' lives and everything that we do. I just want to share that if you are hurting, there's a God that loves you, and there's forgiveness for whatever you have going on. And I have walked through it and came out on top. God loves you for who you are today, not a future version of who you will be, but who you are right now, here in this moment. He loves you. And that means the world to me. I've held on to that. That touches my soul.
We generally have families up to a year here, substantially different than the community shelters, which are right now about 45 days that you can be there. Here we have time to build relationships with our people. And then if they go on to secondary housing, that's 2 more years. And a lot of these people down here have just not heard the good news of their bad news. And that's what we get the privilege of communicating, is that there is an answer to brokenness. And it is the time when Christ is near to the brokenhearted, and He never forsakes the crushed in spirit.
So this is the thrift store at Open House Ministries, and we're called Secondhand Solutions Thrift Store and Coffee Shop. And our main purpose is job training the Open House residents here. And we just feel like that's an important part of our program, is helping end homelessness by giving them job coaching. You'll be doing customer service, sales, merchandising, and market research, and we work alongside with other volunteers from the community. And all the money goes back to the shelter. So when you're donating or shopping here, you're helping homeless families in the community.
So the bike shop is part of Open House Ministries to be able to help the residents, give them an opportunity to learn how to work on bikes and then do some job coaching as well. As far as I know, this is the only non-profit bicycle shop in Washington and Oregon that is associated to a homeless shelter, where all of the proceeds from the bike shop go to the shelter.
What has been fun has been watching how Young men that might not talk in this office or talk across the table to somebody, when you get a wrench in their hand and they smell like grease, they start talking. This is one of the most blessed places on earth, not just blessed in what we do, but God's presence is very, very near to what we get to do every day of the week, and we can only do it because of our partners, the people that stand behind us and empower us to be able to do this ministry. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
I don't know where I would be without Open House. Changed my entire life, you know? Taught me how to be a mom and a wife, a woman of God, you know? Taught me how to live, you know, and I don't know where I'd be without Open House.